Gavin. Have you met him before, though? Or is
I have, yes. I mean, his relationships with our coaches, Coker and Headley and Peters and all them, I mean, I've seen him at many tournaments, many big tournaments, and he's an outgoing guy, so it's good to talk to him and see him, and now have him as a head coach. So I've definitely been familiar with him and watched him in the past, so now having him as a coach is an awesome feeling.
Is it a relief to find out who it's going to be? Because I'm sure you're kind of waiting to see what the heck's going to happen.
Yeah, it's definitely a relief. I know we all feel the same way. We are kind of waiting to see what happens, and it's kind of hard to keep your motivation going whenever you don't know who your leader is going to be and you don't know where the program is going to go. But we all we just kept saying to ourselves, we got to control what we can control. What we control is how hard we work and what we do every day in the room. So no matter who the leader is going to be and who's going to push us in the right direction, we're doing what we can and working hard. So now that Keith's on the team, I know he's a huge asset to not only the university and our program, but just to the city of Pittsburgh as a whole, and especially with all these other sports coming here to perform for the national championships.
After everything you guys went through last season, I mean, how big is it to have this new direction? I mean, kind of a fresh start and a coach like that caliber.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, he has great experience, and it says a lot. He's Pitt's last national championship. He has the last national championship, and he knows what it takes to get there. So having a coach of his caliber and being able to push us in the right direction is gonna, it's gonna mean the world to us, and we're all ready to jump on board, and we're all ready to put our full effort into it. And whenever we go to Cleveland next year, and whenever we wrestle in Pittsburgh, it's going to be a great opportunity, and we're going to take advantage of it.
Do you sense that there's an opportunity here for Pitt amongst the whole wrestling community in the area, not just the Pitt people, that there's an opportunity to take Pitt to the next level with this hire, new athletic director, getting the NCAA tournament, sort of all happening at the same time, like a buzz like that? Do you feel that?
Yes, I feel that completely. There's Pittsburgh, and the WPIAL is huge for wrestling, and there's a lot of guys. I mean, if you look at the top 50 recruits for coming out of high school, I think like 25, I think over half of them are from within 300 miles of this area. So getting someone who knows that and have an athletic director who's on board with that, there's no reason we shouldn't be a top 10 program in the country, and competing with Penn State and all the schools that are top in the ACC and top in the country. So we're moving in the right direction, and this is going to just be this is going to be the capitalization on top of a great year coming up and what's coming in the future. This is the start of something new. It's the start of something fresh, and with all these other sports coming to Pittsburgh as well, it's all going to play off each other, and timing is everything, and I think this is the best time it could happen.
For the returning wrestlers, what was it like going through that search, hearing some of the names being thrown out? I mean, Santoro, the former national champion of Pitt, Tim Flynn, Chris Bono, and then to finally settle on the most recent national champion. So what was like the excitement like, basically just waiting to find out who it was?
It was a wild ride. They say life's a wave, and you just got to ride the wave. This was kind of a tsunami. It kind of took a little bit longer. It got dragged out a little bit, hearing names. There's a lot of speculation, people tweeting. It's really hard not to get caught up into the media and kind of follow along with what other people are saying. But like I said before, if you just kind of erase yourself from that and you just kind of focus on what you can do, it doesn't really matter who it's going to be or what people say, as long as you're focusing on why you're doing it and why someone wants to be a part of the program. Then everything's going to work out, and timing worked out and it happened, so it's going to work out in the end, and we're ready to work hard and we're ready to get to the next level.
What's it mean to you guys that he did it here and knows how to do it?
I mean, it's an even cooler process. There was a lot of great names, Flynn, Bono. Those guys know you're obviously doing a good job at their program, but to see a guy come back to Pittsburgh and come back to where he won a national title and to come back to his roots just says a lot about the program and the belief that he has in it. So it means a lot to us that he has faith and he has pride in where he came from. And so coming back to something like that for us, I mean, just goes to show that there's a reason for it. And so that gives us more of a reason to want to work harder and want to prove to him that we are the best and that we can do the same thing that he did while he was here.
Did Keith or any other candidates reach out to you or any other wrestlers to test the waters a little bit and find out what it's like here?
Not before he actually got hired. I mean, right after he got hired, he called me, I think, the day he got announced. And I was coming out of class on Friday, and I was like, hello, who's this? He's like, oh, it's Keith, your head coach. I'm like, oh, all right. I'm like, what's up? So we talked for a while, and I mean, he has a plan, and he knows that we just got to get all the guys on board, and we're trying to create a culture of hard work and pride in what we do, and that's winning, and that's being the best we can be on and off the mat. So he knows that we're trying to create a culture of winning and trying to continue that. So him reaching out to me and reaching out to some of the captains and the leaders on the team really meant a lot, and it showed that he cared and was ready to get to work.
Are you tempted to take a red shirt at all so you can stick around and compete here?
It's a tough decision. I mean, it's crazy that's going from Cleveland to Pittsburgh. I mean, Cleveland's as close as we're going to get to Pittsburgh, but I do have the opportunity to take a red shirt, so I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to talk to my body. I'm going to talk to everybody else, and we'll get a plan together, and we're going to follow through with it. So it's definitely up in the air right now.
Because that could even give you a chance, right, to take another year to really develop
for school,
your skills,
yeah,
learn under
and just
Keith.
everything. It'd be a whole package deal if I took a redshirt year and then came back to Pittsburgh. So we'll see. I mean, what time will tell.
Is that typical for a wrestler to take a red shirt just to extend his career a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously there's more that comes with it, with getting more mature, getting better, working on things that you've kind of struggled with in the past, especially, weight and what weight class would be your best. But also, you got to think about what else goes along with wrestling outside of wrestling and what your life is. And if I could get the opportunity to go to grad school and help coach and, help push the program forward, then you can. So you see a lot of wrestlers take redshirt years to kind of follow through with that and see what the next step is. So
you only have 1 more year of eligibility left.
1 year of eligibility, and then if I redshirt, I have a redshirt year.
Could wrestle
so I'm a true junior. Yeah.
And I know you're someone who said you wanted to compete, hopefully, like in the freestyle circuit after graduating, right? And so, how important is that with Keith's incredible freestyle credentials coming in that you can learn that aspect of wrestling?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, he sees that he's wrestled internationally and he's made the world team and he's been a part of the Olympic circuit. So he knows what it takes, and he knows that we can change our room into ROTC, regional training center. We can get other guys to come in and train and help us out. So he has a plan, and I know we're going to follow through with it, and it's going to work out the way it's supposed to.
All right, guys, one more question.
That must be the ultimate for him. You're willing to take a red shirt.
Oh yeah.
Delay your career just so you could.
Well, it's good for me and it's good for him. It's good for all the guys on the team because it shows that we're committed. We are committed to what we're doing here and what we're trying to accomplish and why we're here. We're here to ultimately make a name for ourselves and make a name for Pitt and to win national titles and ACC titles.
You're not in a hurry to get out of here.
Yeah, no. So I'm trying to stay here for a while. College is a good time. I love the people I'm surrounded with and I love my team. I'm loving Keith already getting this fame and this hard work attitude and his plan coming in. So I'm willing to commit myself to it, and I'm ready for the next step.